This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult your healthcare professional before making any changes to your diet, lifestyle, or supplement routine. Did you know that 92% of people with stubborn belly fat have evening cortisol spikes that literally program their bodies to store fat while they sleep? And here is what most doctors will not tell you. The same hormone surge that makes your waistline expand is also hijacking your nervous system and creating those late-night anxiety spirals that keep you staring at the ceiling. But what if I told you there is a simple 1-hour protocol you can do before bed that resets your entire nervous system, activates your natural fat-burning hormones, and cuts anxiety by 50% in just 7 to 14 days? Struggling with belly fat despite dieting? Anxiety keeping you up? You are about to discover why your evening routine is sabotaging your metabolism and mental health, plus the exact 4-step nervous system reset that viewers are using to report calmer minds and looser pants within 1 week. Here is the missing link that changes everything. Your nervous system has 2 modes: sympathetic, which is your fight or flight stress response, and parasympathetic, which is your rest, digest, and burn fat mode. The problem is that modern evening habits are locking you into sympathetic overdrive right when your body should be shifting into fat-burning mode. This creates a vicious cycle where stress hormones spike, sleep quality plummets, and your metabolism crashes. Let me explain the science behind why this happens, and why fixing it transforms both your waistline and your anxiety levels. When you expose your eyes to blue light from phones, tablets, or bright overhead lights after sunset, your brain thinks it is still daytime. This triggers a cascade of stress hormones, particularly cortisol, which should naturally drop in the evening. Instead, cortisol stays elevated, and here is where it gets problematic for your belly fat. High evening cortisol does 3 devastating things to your metabolism. First, it blocks insulin sensitivity, meaning your body cannot properly process carbohydrates and instead stores them as fat around your midsection. Second, it suppresses human growth hormone production, which is your primary fat-burning hormone that should peak during deep sleep. Third, it disrupts your circadian rhythm, leading to poor sleep quality, which further elevates cortisol the next day, creating a downward spiral. But the belly fat connection is just part of the story. This same cortisol surge is also overstimulating your sympathetic nervous system, keeping your mind racing and your anxiety levels high. Your vagus nerve, which is the superhighway of your parasympathetic nervous system, becomes suppressed. This nerve is crucial because when activated properly, it triggers the relaxation response, lowers your heart rate, improves digestion, and signals your body that it is safe to enter deep, restorative sleep. The missing link is understanding that you can manually reset your nervous system with specific protocols that activate your vagus nerve and shift you into parasympathetic dominance. When you do this correctly, several powerful things happen simultaneously. Your cortisol drops, melatonin production increases by up to 300%, human growth hormone spikes, and your body enters what I call metabolic repair mode, where fat burning accelerates while you sleep. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology shows that people who follow a structured 60-minute wind-down routine experience significant reductions in waist circumference within 2 weeks, with participants losing 1 to 2 inches around their midsection. But more importantly, they also report dramatic improvements in sleep quality and anxiety levels. Now let me walk you through the exact 4-step protocol that makes this transformation possible. This is a time-stamped routine that you start exactly 1 hour before your intended bedtime. Step 1 happens 60 to 45 minutes before bed. This is your blue light blocking and environment reset phase. Put on blue light blocking glasses or use blue light filters on all devices. Even better, turn off all screens completely. Dim your overhead lights to less than 50% brightness or switch to warm, amber lighting. The mechanism here is critical. Your pineal gland, which produces melatonin, is exquisitely sensitive to light. Even small amounts of blue light can suppress melatonin production by up to 80%. By blocking blue light and dimming your environment, you allow natural melatonin production to begin, which starts the cascade of sleep and fat-burning hormones. Step 2 occurs 45 to 30 minutes before bed. This is your magnesium and herbal support phase. Take 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate with a small glass of water, or prepare an herbal tea blend containing chamomile and ashwagandha. If you choose the tea root, use 1 teaspoon of chamomile and half a teaspoon of ashwagandha powder steeped in hot water for 5 minutes. Here is why this works. Magnesium glycinate is the most bioavailable form of magnesium and acts as a natural muscle relaxant, while supporting over 300 enzymatic processes involved in energy production and nervous system regulation. Chamomile contains apigenin, a compound that binds to benzodiazepine receptors in your brain, producing a mild sedative effect. Ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb that has been shown to reduce cortisol levels by up to 30% within 8 weeks of consistent use. Step 3 takes place 30 to 15 minutes before bed. This is your breath work and vagus nerve activation phase. Practice the 4-7-8 breathing technique for 4 complete cycles, or perform the legs up the wall yoga pose for 10 minutes. For the 4-7-8 breath, inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 7 counts, then exhale through your mouth for 8 counts. Make sure your exhale is longer than your inhale, as this activates your parasympathetic nervous system. For the legs up the wall pose, lie on your back near a wall and extend your legs up against the wall at a 90-degree angle. This position improves circulation, activates the vagus nerve, and signals your nervous system to shift into rest mode. If this is helping you, go to the description below and click the link to watch your next must-watch video, and please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you. Step 4 happens 15 to 0 minutes before bed. This is your cortisol closure phase through no-phone journaling or gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you accomplished today, and 3 things you are grateful for. Do this with an actual pen and paper, not on your phone. The act of handwriting activates different neural pathways than typing and helps consolidate the day's experiences, signaling to your brain that the day is complete. This practice breaks the anxiety loop that often keeps people mentally spinning at bedtime. The beautiful thing about this protocol is that it works cumulatively. Each step builds on the previous one, creating a powerful cascade of neurochemical changes that reset your entire system. By the time you lie down, your cortisol has dropped, your melatonin is surging, your nervous system is in parasympathetic mode, and your body is primed for deep restorative sleep, where human growth hormone peaks and fat burning accelerates. Now let me share the results timeline you can expect. Within the first 3 days, most people notice improved sleep quality and feel more refreshed upon waking. By day 7, anxiety levels typically drop significantly, and many report feeling calmer throughout the day. The metabolism and belly fat changes become noticeable around day 10 to 14, with measurements showing 1 to 2 inches lost around the waistline. Viewers report calmer minds plus looser pants in 7 days when they follow this protocol consistently. The key is consistency. Your nervous system responds to routine, so practicing this sequence at the same time each evening trains your body to anticipate and prepare for sleep. Do this instead of scrolling your phone or watching television in bed. Replace those evening habits that spike cortisol with this nervous system reset routine. Remember, your evening routine is either programming your body for fat storage and anxiety, or for fat burning and deep restoration. The choice is entirely in your hands. The missing link for most people struggling with stubborn belly fat and evening anxiety is understanding that these issues are deeply connected through your nervous system and hormone cycles. When you reset your nervous system properly, everything else falls into place naturally. This protocol works because it addresses the root cause rather than just symptoms. Instead of fighting your biology, you are working with it, using your body's natural rhythms and mechanisms to create the changes you want to see. If this helped you on your health journey, drop a like and subscribe for daily science-backed wellness breakthroughs. Also, head to the description below to grab your free keto ebook, plus click the link for your next must-watch video. Comment, "I tried it" below with your day 7 results. Thank you for watching.